Hello and welcome to the WP Inventory Manager tutorial videos. In this video, we'll be covering the Advanced Inventory Manager plugin. With our file downloaded from the WP Inventory Manager site, simply navigate to Plugins over on the left-hand side of your WordPress dashboard. Click Add New up at the top, Upload Plugin, and simply drag and drop the zip file into the box here and hit Install Now, and then activate the plugin. With the plugin activated, usually you will be prompted to enter your license key over in the settings of WP Inventory. Simply paste your license key in here and be sure to hit Save Settings. Once your plugin is validated, you'll see a new Settings tab over at the top right for Advanced Item. All these have to do with just permissions to use the Advanced Item Manager. Generally, next you'll be prompted to create a new product type, which you can find by going to Advanced Management over here on the left. We've already created one type for produce for our products that are already in the inventory, but it's easy to add a new type. For example, if we got different kinds of coffee from the same supplier, we'd want to be able to distinguish them and give them different attributes from just simple produce. So we'll create a type called coffee, and then down at the bottom we can add a new field regarding whether or not the coffee is ground or not. And here, with our type of attribute, we can change it so it's not just a simple text field, but to be a radio selection button with the options of yes or no, with each option getting its own line. We can also change our attributes to be numeric or not. We'll also be able to delete entirely fields that aren't necessary, such as make. We can also change something like size to be a drop-down selection. And if we click the little pencil icon, we can go into a more in-depth editor. We can create more in-depth options, even including columns for our drop-down. But for now, we'll just stick with small, medium, and large. And now whenever anybody is setting this attribute in the back end, they'll only be able to choose between these options instead of entering whatever they'd like in a text box. Just like with the radio buttons, you can also edit these in the simple text box right here. But be sure to save your new type. With the type set, before we move on, we have to be sure to manage our display settings. There's a button at the bottom of every type page, or if we navigate to the normal page for display settings, we can choose coffee from there. And we set these display settings just like any other display settings. With our display settings set, be sure to hit save. And now we'll add a new item to go into our new type. Right away, you'll see that now there are different tabs for viewing our different types, where you can view all or sort to find items in specific types. So we'll add a new item. And right away, we're prompted to choose our type so that proper attributes can be presented to us to fill out. For this one example, we'll be adding non-ground coffee, but we could easily add another item that is ground coffee. Now we see our new unique attribute types, where size is now a drop-down menu where we can choose between small, medium, or large. And we have our custom type of ground, for which this case will be no. With our inventory item saved successfully, it'll now display differently on the front end as well for your users. Here we see the old table before we installed the Advanced Inventory Manager, but if we refresh, we'll now see coffee beans added here, where users can also sort based on type. And inside of coffee beans, we'll be presented with different information, including our new field type. Thank you for watching this WP Inventory Manager tutorial video. As usual, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us on the Support tab in the WP Inventory menu. Thank you.